Evening shipmates, Shanty Blog 4. This one's going to be about a sea shanty called Poor Old Horse. For those of you that haven't been on this channel before, welcome. It's great to have you aboard. Those that are, hopefully by now you're actually starting to sing some shanties. Good, good, good. That's it. I'm Brian of Holcombe. That's Holcombe Rock. I love shanties. I do actually. I love them to pieces. They get me out of the house for a start, and it's always good to have something else to do. So here I'm by the seaside. That's the seaside. I've got the rhythm of the sea coming in. There's always a rhythm, and there's a big splash. And the big splash to me always reminds me, get it in and pull that. Go on, pull those ropes. Pull that on. Haul them in there. And that's what I try to put into my songs when I'm singing. Unless it's a four-bitter. I've told about four-bitters before. They're the stories about the sailors' lives, about the events and adventures that don't necessarily have a work beat attached to them. The work beat shanties, the real shanties, the shanties that the sailors sang on the ships, they wouldn't sing them when they were on shore. They were for work, and they also wouldn't sing the verses in front of the passengers. In the days gone by, there were different sets of morals, words, etiquettes, and of course the discipline was intense. You definitely didn't mess about with what the captain, the way he wanted to run his ship. So this one's Poor Old Horse. It's got nothing to do with a horse really. It's to do with the sailors. Before they went on shore, they'd have to wait for the trip, and they'd spend all their money, they'd even pawn their clothes in order to get on board, and they would have a sub off the captain for a month's wages. And what they did towards the end of that month, they would celebrate at the end of the month the fact that that was over, and then they were going to get paid for the work that they did. And they'd make a horse, a dummy of a horse, out of old sails, ropes, hessian, whatever they could get their hands on, because they were used to recycling absolutely everything. Very good at sewing, the sailors were, you know, with nets and clothes and things like that. So they'd make this horse, and the horse would represent basically, I think really, it would be representing the old man, or the old Turk, as they used to call him, that would hoist it up to the ship, up to the masts, swing it about a bit, all cheer, then drop it into the sea so the sharks could eat it. Or well, they wouldn't eat it, but so they could eat the captain in their minds. That's what they wanted. It goes something like this. A poor old man went riding by, and we say so, and we know so. Says I, old man, your horse will die. Oh, poor old horse. And there we've got the stanzas, the lines. A poor old man came riding by. Well, you know, the people had the horses and they'd ride them. And this particular rider of the horse, the captain, had ridden his horse to death, basically, meaning the way he treated their crew and what they'd done. And the story, it goes on to say what they're going to do with that. I've done my 3 minutes already. That's a quick insight. What I can say is, if you'd like to go to my channel, I've got a channel at the moment. I've got about 16 of the shanties on there, just singing them straight through. And what these little blogs do is they give you a bit of insight behind, hopefully to trigger off a bit of interest for you to do some research yourself. Because shanty singing isn't just about singing, it's not just about having a good time, it's not just about having a drink, it's not just about trying to entertain the ladies, it's about learning a bit of history as well, girls and guys. Okay, cheers.